My name is Tang, cellist from the RTE Concert Orchestra. The Chinese New Year is like the Chinese version of Christmas. It is one of the most celebrated Chinese holidays throughout the year. Everybody looking forward to that holiday. For young children, they looking forward to it to receive gifts, and especially the red pocket. The red pocket is money inside a red pocket envelope. And then when you see the young children, you give it as a good fortune. It used to be just a small amount of money, and nowadays people give huge amount of money. So for young kids going there, you can make loads of money. For the adults, we celebrate by gathering together as a family. We make dumplings traditionally and eat lots of great food and spend time with family. In terms of structure, I think Chinese music tends to be more freer. In another word, probably less as structural as the Western music. Some of the music, they just like a little stream, go from one point to the other point without a clear structure like Western European music, which they always follow either a sonata form or a rondo form or a canon or a fugue. Most of the Chinese music, in my mind, they are more kind of reflective of the nature, and they trying to put themselves into the nature as part of the universe, rather than I think lots of Western music is more focused on individual and how I feel about the world in terms of my feeling and emotion and philosophy. Ancient philosophers, they all trying to achieve this idea of the oneness of universe and human being. So we are not the king or the emperor of the world. We're just part of the nature. We follow the nature, and we can contribute or we can damage, but nevertheless, we are part of it. The foundation of the Western European music is major minor scale. Of course, there's other scales, but these two are the most fundamental. Major scale, there are 7 notes. From one note, go 7 notes up, and then you reach the same note, which is 1 octave higher than the original note. The major scale is kind of bright, kind of happy. It sounds like... The minor scale is a little bit sad. Now the C minor will sound like this. And you can see there's a little bit more exotic flavor into it. You know, making music is almost like making food. You have different ingredients. Then if you use different scales, you get different flavor. To me, it's like you change the flavor of spaghetti bolognese. You put some curry into that spaghetti bolognese, and you just feel so different. The famous Danny Boy, I'll play the original version. It sounds like this. Now I change to pentatonic scale. It will sound like this. You can hear a little bit Chinese element into that piece. Now, if I change that into the Indian scale, for the people who may feel it's a little bit insulting to the national melody, I apologize. But imagine if an Indian person play this piece in this one. I think that's probably what you will hear. And if we travel to Japan, Danny Boy on Japanese scale. You can hear so much Japanese melody and harmony there. It just brings all the sushi and sashimis in your mind. And if you travel to America, they love their jazz. If I play in a jazz scale, it sounds like this. And if we go to Middle East again, go to Israel, and they use Klezmer scale, and it will sound like this. It would be a very fascinating study on this melody. In Chinese New Year, when you say Happy Chinese New Year, you say 新年好. 新 means new, 年 means year, 好 means good. So 新年好. Also, they like to say 恭喜发财, meaning hope you have a prosperous year. 恭喜发财. Oh, actually, the third phrase, very popular. If you bump into someone in China, you will say 吃了吗? That means, have you eaten? That thing actually become one of the most popular greeting on the street. There's nothing that Chinese people won't eat, and they will go extreme to try to eat something. It can relate to me very well with the sound of music because it's all part of the sense of your body. All the different scales, like different language, they communicate differently. But I think the message can still be the same. It's all about peace, love, unity, harmony, find your center, find your purpose. Lots of philosophers, as I heard, they always trying to bring unity to diversity, which is very, very difficult. But I think through music, this can be achieved.